Yo, I can finally make that video on that one red bird Beyblade, and I got it right next to me. Oh, wait, what the? Hey guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing LEGO Beyblade Crimson Garuda. Now, I know I hinted in the community post that I was going to make Phoenix Wing, but the reason why I made Garuda instead of Phoenix Wing is because I noticed on YouTube there were no LEGO Beyblade Crimson Garudas at all. But there were a couple Phoenix Wings, so I decided to add Crimson Garuda first, and maybe I'll do Wing in the future. So starting with the layer, you'll notice there's a bit of color mismatching on these two contacts. This is similar to that to my Wizard Rod's disc ball bit. The reason for this is because I did not have the parts in the right colors, and I didn't feel like waiting any longer for my Bricklink order to come in. But besides that, the layer is pretty accurate to the real thing. My main focus on this guy was getting these contacts to extend past here and have a bit of a gap with the slope, and I think I pulled that off pretty well here. For the ratchet, we have 470. Now, 470 is a pretty simple ratchet, having 4 main protrusions on each side. However, due to the way I make 470, the center of the ratchet can just kind of pop out like this. Now, this doesn't have much of an effect on battle because when you put the whole bay together, these two parts will just stay together and can't pop out. But that is it for the ratchet. Lastly is the bit Transpoint. Now, Transpoints is a pretty interesting bit because in Beyblade X, it has the ability to change height mid-battle. To try to recreate that, I used a system where I have a bar skewering through this whole bit here, and we have this disc. Now, the disc is able to turn, and if you turn it hard enough, this whole area will just kind of raise up like so. And it'll give you a slight, just a very slight height difference. Does this affect you much in battle? No, but it does technically function the way it should. So that is it for the bit. Now for the weight. Starting with the layer weighs a total of 15.72 grams. So less than Rod, but still pretty good weight. Next is the ratchet, which weighs a total of 12.25, which is pretty good weight as well. Not too bad. And lastly, the bit Transpoint. This should weigh a decent amount. 3.41. So yeah, like 3.4. Yeah, it's a pretty good weight. So in total, let me put the bay together here real quick. The 470 ratchet's kind of a pain to put together sometimes, but in total, the weight of the bay is 31.38, so still really good weight. Not as much as Rod, but that's to be expected here. So now let's get on to the battles. Alright, so now for the battles, we're going to be putting Crimson Garuda up against a couple opponents here. We got Wizard Rod, and then we also have the bay that I used against Rod in his video. So let's get started here. So first we're going to put Garuda against Rod. There's Rod. And then we're going to do Garuda. Garuda is pretty solid stat. It's pretty solid in battle. I think the Transpoint bit holds him back a bit. But let's see. He does win the first battle there. It was pretty close though. Alright, I think we'll do a couple more battles with Rod. Alright, there's Rod, and then Garuda. Oh, wow. Alright, Burst. That's a win for Rod. So reassemble Garuda here real quick. There's the Transpoint bit. I don't think the Transpoint gimmick works very well, but it's technically there, so that's good at least. Alright, we'll do one more battle. Rod. And then we'll do Garuda. And another burst. Wow. Okay, Rod's doing a lot better than I thought he would. That's pretty good. Alright, so now we're going to put Garuda up against the Frieza Beyblade that I used in Rod's review. So let's get to that. So starting off, 3, 2, 1. I don't think Garuda's going to win this. It's a pretty difficult matchup to beat with its steel spin, but who knows? He could win, but so far does not look good for Garuda. Yeah, it's like a tie. Garuda could have won that, I'm not sure. Alright, second battle. think Garuda can... Come on. I'm hoping Garuda can win one battle here. That'd be dope. Oh, nope. That was a burst. That was pretty dope. Alright, we'll try one more battle here. Again, I don't think Garuda's gonna beat Frieza. Honestly, Frieza could get a video of his own, but I also don't really like his design too much, so it's just probably gonna be something that y'all just see as test dummies in my videos. Oh, this is, you see how Frieza keeps living? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's still a tie. Yeah, that's a shame, but that is it for the battles. So overall, what do I think of this guy? Well, I think he's fine. He's definitely not the best Beyblade out there, but he's also not the worst. I think he is better than Rod, but I think he's also held back by the transpoint bit, which is just not a great bit in general. But that's my overall stance. You guys can leave a comment on what you think about it. Maybe leave a like or subscribe. But that is it for today's video. Peace out.